What's up guys, welcome to Film and TV Weekly, the weekly film and TV show giving you all the top news and views that you need to know. The critically acclaimed counterpart has been cancelled after 2 seasons. It seems the spy show took itself too seriously because nobody saw it. The creators are however hopeful another network will pick it up for a 3rd season. Here in the UK, Counterpart is tucked away on a small channel called Stars on Amazon UK Prime Video thing. Hopefully someone else might pick it up, that way I can actually watch it, because I have heard a lot of good things about it. Want more Marvel TV shows? Of course you do. How about Howard the Duck, MODOK, Tigra and the Dazzler? You still want them shows? Well, you're getting them anyway. The adult animated shows will air on Hulu, and after a season each, they'll unite in a series called The Offenders. You can check out full details of each show over on IGN's article by Colin Stevens. These aren't necessarily the shows you wanted or expected from Disney, but with Disney's acquisition of Fox, you should probably expect a few more in the future, because now Disney owns 60% of Hulu because of this acquisition. Personally, I'm not fussed about these shows, but hey, they might be alright, and they've got some big names attached, such as Kevin Smith. Those dirty rotten scoundrels are at it again in the remake of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, now titled The Hustle and starring Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson. The film looks totally unoriginal and a little on the nose, but I can't lie, I did chuckle at it. It does look quite funny, and I really like Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson. It looks like they've got some good chemistry together, so it could be good. Maybe. We got the first trailer for Frozen 2 this week. Superpowers, water, beach. Not much else to see. It looks like a typical Disney Pixar animated movie to me, but it does look like it's going a little darker and a little more moody. Full disclosure, I've never actually seen Frozen. Yeah, you might be a little surprised at that. I do hear it's good, but it's been a while now, so at this point I think I'm just gonna let it go. You knew I'd have to fit that in somewhere. Breaking news on that Breaking Bad movie that broke last year. Well, it turns out that Breaking Bad movie is a go, and it's happening on Netflix and AMC. Now that news that broke, that ain't so bad now, is it? Leslie Goldberg over at The Hollywood Reporter says that the film will be a sequel focusing on Aaron Paul's Jesse Pinkman. On top of that, Netflix will have first run rights, and then the film will be aired on AMC. So this is great news for Breaking Bad fans. No word on Walter White yet though. No word on any tie-ins with Better Call Saul either. At this point we really don't know much about it except that Aaron Paul's going to be starring in it. And that's probably a good thing because so many films these days we find out way too much about them. Interestingly, Netflix is going to be distributing this film first. In America, Netflix had the streaming rights while AMC showed it first. And a lot of people think that Netflix was the reason Breaking Bad became such a big hit. That's where most people actually watched Breaking Bad. So this might be AMC's way of acknowledging Netflix and saying, thank you. Forget Batman and Robin, that sidekick was no good anyway. Instead, we're getting Batman, and wait for it, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The film, titled Batman vs. the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, is based on the popular comic book series and is actually about them teaming up to take on some of Batman's villains. The star-studded cast is being led by the brilliant Troy Baker, who's playing both Batman and the Joker, becoming the first person to portray both of these characters in the same project, and it's releasing later this year. This is from Matthew Jackson at Sci-Fi Wire. This is cool if you like Batman and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and like I said, the brilliant Troy Baker's in this film. He has portrayed Batman and the Joker before, and he's done a really good job at both of them. Sadly, I'm not a Ninja Turtles fan, so I don't think this is for me, but some people out there will really like this. Also, a little confusing why they're calling it Batman vs. the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when the synopsis clearly says they're teaming up. Either the title has spoiled the film, or the synopsis has spoiled the film. A little silly. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Who's getting some spin-offs for your TV? SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah, nailed it. That's right, SpongeBob SquarePants is getting spin-off TV shows according to Jennifer Mars at The Wrap. Little is known at this point, but they may focus on side characters such as Plankton and Sandy Cheeks. I could never really get into SpongeBob SquarePants. I found it more annoying than funny. But hey, it's popular. A lot of people will really like this A couple of weeks ago, I talked about a new anthology animated series on Netflix called Love, Death and Robots. Well, now we have the first trailer for Love, Death and Robots. The biggest takeaways from the trailer, other than a strobe light and induced epileptic fit, are that this show is strictly adults only. I won't go into too much detail, but there's some very suggestive stuff in it. The bottom line is this looks pretty cool. There's a lot of different animation styles in here. I'm really interested in it. I just hope that these shorts aren't going to be too short and that they actually get some time to go into some depth and detail. Well, thanks for watching Film and TV Weekly. I've been your host, Grant Burton. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @the_Grant Burton. But I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, left some comments and feedback down below. Tell me what you thought of all the news items this week. I didn't talk about Aladdin and the Blue Genie because there's not much to say except that it looks terrible. Yeah, really bad casting. Not Will Smith. I think Will Smith's performance will be fine. It's just everything else looks bad. Important note for next week and all weeks following, Film and TV Weekly will be moving to Saturdays. Why? Well, two reasons. One, it's 2 days earlier, you're getting the show earlier than you were before. Two, because it's 2 days earlier, you're getting it the day of the recording, meaning all the news items and topics are a bit more current and a bit more fresh and relevant. So hey, win-win for everyone. It'll be posting Saturday, approximately 4 PM GMT, 4 PM British time. Meanwhile, Film and TV reviews, this week I am reviewing A Star is Born, the 2018 version of the film, so check that out when it posts this week, sorry. Because Film and TV Weekly isn't going to be on Mondays anymore, that means Film and TV reviews will be, and if I review more than one thing, it'll be posted Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so on and so forth. But that's all I've got for this week. I hope you've enjoyed it, so thanks for watching.